Wait a minute, don't skip this part of the video just yet. I'm hosting a brand new giveaway this month. It is for an M9 bayonet ruby, so it's a pretty sick knife, and I'm gonna be doing a ton of giveaways this month, like a ton of giveaways. Normally I do one every month, but I have quite a lot planned for this month, and every single giveaway is gonna be ending on December 25th on Christmas. So make sure you stay active on my channel and you watch the beginning of every video because I'm gonna try to put all the different giveaways in all the different videos this month. With that being said, obviously the Op Medusa giveaway just ended last night. This is the winner right here. Now, people are still gonna try to say the giveaway's fake, but you know what are you gonna do? Other than that, make sure you stay active on my channel, leaving likes, leaving comments, and checking up on the giveaway so you can get the max amount of entries you can into these giveaways, and therefore the highest percent you can possibly have to win whatever we're giving away. Other than that, let's get into the video. Begin the clickbait cancer. Hey guys, it's SkinFreak. I hope you're having a great day so far, and today we're going to be taking a look at the next operation once again. I have a little bit of coding for us to look at and depict, and just some more questions that were raised about this next operation. With that being said, this mainly is just all speculation. Obviously, none of this information is fully confirmed, and Valve never confirms anything. So, I mean, never look forward to a confirmation because Valve never makes a confirmation, and, you know, they just release the operation whenever they feel like it, and they don't really tell us what's coming. So really, it's down to our job to look for things that, you know, don't add up, or some new findings in the game, some like Easter egg things that could have some hints for the next operation update. Now, if you know anything that I have not said in any of my previous videos, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you haven't watched my other operation videos, make sure to scroll through and do that to get yourself up to date with all of the little information that we do have so far. With that being said, today we're going to be taking a look at some coding in CSGO. Now, we looked at this coding a long time ago, and we looked at this list, and it has basically a list of all the knives in the game. Now, this coding was added into CSGO when they created the new Operation Breakout update a while back. When that operation came out, that's when this coding was actually found within the game. And when we look at this coding, we see a butterfly knife at the bottom that came out with the breakout operation. We can see the Fouch knife coding that obviously came out in the Bloodhound update. And we also see the Bowie knife that just recently came out in Operation Wildfire. So that leaves two knives. We have knife under CSS and obviously the Tomahawk knife. Now, there was a lot of controversy about the Tomahawk. Is it going to come out? Is it not? I already made a full video about that. So if you want to check that out, that's up there. But the other possibility we have here is the knife underscore CSS. Now a lot of people originally thought, oh, this is just like one of the default knives or something, but if you really think about it, I don't think this is the default knife, because for one, the default knife is different on Terrorist and CT. So if they had the models of the default knives listed in this little section that was added to the coding, why would they only have one default knife and not both of them? And the other thing that doesn't make sense is, why would it say CSS, as in Counter-Strike source? Now, if this particular line of coding was in the game when they created CSGO, I would say maybe it is just some type of coding that, you know, they just transferred over from Counter-Strike source when they were creating CSGO, and they just kind of left it in the source code and they didn't do anything with it. But that isn't the case, because this coding was added in the Operation Breakout update. It wasn't in the game when it was created. So with that being said, are they going to be remaking the Counter-Strike source knife as a knife in the game that we can get? And if you think about it, that's probably a pretty good possibility, because they're remaking a lot of the old maps, as we can already see in the past updates that we had. They remade some of the community's favorite maps, so why not remake one of the old knives from Counter-Strike source? Like, I could definitely see them doing this. But then the question will be, are you going to have this knife as like your default knife, or is it just going to be like a case once again with the knife and with some skins? That is the question. We don't really know, and honestly, this is all we have to prove this. Now, if you also go over to the Steam workshop, there is actually a knife. It's called the Badlands Bowie Knife Classic, and it's basically a remake of Counter-Strike source knife, but obviously in CSGO. So I'm going to have those images on screen. And I'm also going to link this community post down in the description below, as well as the form that shows the coding from the game. So if you guys want to look up on this yourself, I'll make sure to put those links down in the description box below. Other than that, that is the only new information we have about this upcoming operation. Let me know your thoughts, comments, and any other information you might know down in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a future video from me, as well as any future operation videos, because I try to get all the information and speculation I can out to you guys. I don't care if it's confirmed or not, because you know, nothing's going to be confirmed until it's too late. So anytime there's a little bit of information, I always make a video about it. I keep you guys updated, and obviously I tell you it's just speculation. Obviously this isn't 100% confirmed. I'm not saying we're gonna get a Counter-Strike source knife in the next update, but what I am saying is that it's a pretty big possibility along with the Tomahawk. So maybe since a lot of people were saying that they didn't like the Tomahawk, maybe they will add this Counter-Strike source knife, and maybe that's why we haven't had an operation for like several months. This is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest gaps we've ever had between updates slash operations slash, you know, new knife, skins, whatever you want to call it. Either way, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling. This has been SkinFreak, and until next time, stay freaky.